I haven't been recording much lately, and not because I haven't had anything to share, but because I've been really just pressing in, and sometimes I guess the spiritual life requires that. So before we actually speak about God, He invites us to sit with Him. So the other night, I was listening to Father John Riccardo on the Lila Rose show. He was speaking about discerning the voice of God, and it immediately reminded me of something that Saint Teresa of Avila teaches in the Interior Castle. So she says that there is a stage of the spiritual life where the soul can begin to hear God's voice, but hasn't yet learned how to respond freely. So I slowed down and I listened carefully and started to take some notes. So Father Riccardo offered a simple but powerful prayer exercise. It was with 4 questions that needed to be prayed slowly and ideally one per day. And Saint Teresa of Avila would tell us that this kind of prayer doesn't rush the soul, it's training it. The first question is, Father, what name do you call me? And then you rest. You don't strive, you receive. Because the enemy sows lies, and those lies will become strongholds, and God desires very gently to start to tear them down. So you can simply pray, Holy Spirit, help me hear you. And if you feel resistance already, it doesn't mean that you're doing it wrong. It may mean that you're entering what Saint Teresa calls the second dwelling. So if you want to learn more about what Father Riccardo was talking about in collaboration with the Saint Teresa teaching and even some supernatural experiences, stay tuned. This is only part 1 of 5. So here we go.